Hello students. So today I am taking first chapter of class 10th. That is actually, I don't know about the number of the chapter, but I am starting with the trigonometry. This is the main very important part of algebra. That means in which basically we are dealing with the relationship between the sides and the angles of a triangle. If I go with the word trigonometry, it is trigono and metry, means dealing with the triangle and its measurements. So specifically when to start with this particular chapter, I am taking a right angled triangle. That means if I have a right angled triangle, say for example, like this, let's take a triangle ABC, A, B, C. I am taking one right angle at B. As we know the basic things about the right angle triangle, the side opposite to 90 degree is your hypotenuse. Clear? And there are two adjacent sides to this 90 degree. One is having, that is adjacent means two arms. Two arms means if this is the 90 degree, so there are the two arms. So these are known as adjacent. But if I take one angle here, let us take this angle C, but I am denoting with the Greek letter theta. Clear? Let's take that word theta, which is actually indicating angle B, the angle C. For this particular angle C, there are two parts. One, if I extend, I will be going to have the exterior angle also, but I am taking interior angle C. Let that be equal to theta. So there is a relationship between this angle and the sides. Now there are two things that you have to keep it in mind. One, if I say that any angle is given to you, any angle, if I say that angle is here, let it be angle is x degrees. So here these are two arms. Clear? So we can also say this is the adjacent arm. Clear? Now if I go with this angle theta, adjacent to theta, I'll write here. So there are two words that generally students use. I'll write here adjacent of angle theta is BC side, because there is one more adjacent, and that adjacent is actually having the name hypotenuse. I'm using in short HYP, hypotenuse. Clear? And if I say one more side, that is just the side opposite to this angle. So I'll be going to write here opposite. Clear? So I'm using the word ADJ, adjacent. Clear? And opposite. Now there is a relationship between the side and the angle. The first relationship, if I take that angle theta, or you can say angle C also, the relationship is, if I take the ratio of opposite side, this is the opposite side of angle theta, and hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is AC. So I'm using here hypotenuse. So this particular relationship, as we have seen, it's a ratio of the opposite side and the hypotenuse. This particular ratio is denoted by, this is known as sine of theta. I write here SINE of theta. In short, we write SIN theta. Don't spell it as sin, it is sine theta. SINE, sine theta. Clear? So sine theta is actually relationship of opposite side and its hypotenuse. To make it a bit easier, generally we use one more word to this one. The student used to say, when you keep this angle on the horizontal line, then this is also known as perpendicular. Clear? And they use this one as the base. So in short, if I say capital P and capital B for the base, the student also used to write this one as P upon H. Clear? Where H stands for this hypotenuse. Now, clear? There are two different formats. Generally, we should remember as opposite upon hypotenuse, but if we write perpendicular upon hypotenuse, then also it is okay. The second relationship is with the opposite side, which has already been taken. I am taking the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. If I take adjacent side and the hypotenuse, means adjacent to this angle theta is actually BC upon AC. Clear? And this is known as cosine of theta. In short, we write cos theta. Clear? And this definitely, as I have written the new letters also, the student used to remember this one as B upon H. Clear? And in the same way, now there is third relationship when we take the opposite and the adjacent, means I am using opposite side and the adjacent side. And adjacent, I am writing here. Opposite means here I am using AB and adjacent is BC. Clear? And this is also known as, the name is tangent of theta. In short, we write tan theta. Is it clear? And definitely the new name, as we can write here, P upon B. So these are three basic. Actually, when we say about trigonometry, we say that these are the three important trigonometric ratios which actually develop the next one. But they are also available. So let me take that one also. Now I am taking the reverse format of this one. Means I am taking the hypotenuse side and the opposite side. Means hypotenuse is AC and I am taking opposite, means AB. Now this you have to keep it in mind. When we say opposite or adjacent or hypotenuse, it is in accordance with one angle. This you have to keep it in mind. So when we are having this one as angle theta, adjacent is this one, opposite is just opposite to this particular angle. This is known as cosecant of theta. In short, we write cosec theta. Clear? And this is definitely is also written as H upon P. And if I go with the one more, that is same thing, I will be going to take hypotenuse divided by adjacent. If I take the ratio of these two sides, means I am taking the hypotenuse is AC and adjacent is BC. Clear? And this relation is known as secant. Secant of theta, we write sec theta. Clear? Definitely this is hypotenuse upon base. And finally the last one, that is I am taking adjacent side upon opposite. Clear? So if I take adjacent upon opposite, that is adjacent means BC and opposite is AB, and this is known as cotangent. Cotangent of theta, or we write cot theta. Few important things that you have to keep it in mind, which are very, very important. Being a maths teacher, I always used to say, as a mathematics teacher, I always used to say, don't write any letter in capital. That is SIN, COS, TAN, COT, COSEC and SEC. These all are small letters. And definitely this one is B upon P. Clear? Generally in schooling we used to write this one as sin theta P upon H cos theta B upon H tan theta P upon B. So the student used to remember this one as P B P H H B, and this is sine, cos and tan. So I'm writing this one as in capital, or I should write small letters, as I already told you. So the student used to spell this one as Pandit Badri Prasad har har bole, sona chandi tole. So this is also we can remember, or the basic one, which you can think of this one, sine. As we know, this is also written as opposite upon hypotenuse. This is adjacent upon hypotenuse, which is the original one, and this is opposite upon adjacent. So if I'm writing this one as S for O and H, clear, C for A and H, and T for O and A, we can make of our own. That is, if I write here, so have cake and have toast. I'm writing in capital T-O-A-S-T. It is just simple way to remember. Clear? You can use any of the format, or we can remember. No need to go for these short techniques. We can also remember this one. This is not that much stuff, isn't it? So let us take about few questions dealing with this particular trigonometric format. That means if I'm drawing a triangle over here, let us take a triangle like this, a right angle triangle. I'm using the word here, let the vertices be PQR. Clear? And I want to find the trigonometric ratios for this angle R. If nothing is written, I can use that corner name R. So we can write this one here just to recall the things. What will be sine R? Let us say this angle is phi. We can also use, I'm using one more Greek letter, phi. So this is, what will be sine? So sine is opposite. Now there is a problem. Generally the student used to make an error. That means whenever they are saying perpendicular, they know the thing that is dropping from the top. Now you will be going to get a problem with this particular definition if I say that the right angle triangle is like this and hypotenuse is here. Then there will be a problem for you. If I make this one as ABC triangle, then you will be going to get one surprising element. Oh sir, how to do, where is the perpendicular? So in that case you should remember this blue one, that is, for this angle this is the adjacent, this is the opposite side, and this is the hypotenuse. Then this particular main original formula will be going to help you. Now time being, I am just putting this one. What is sine phi? Sine phi is the opposite, PQ, upon hypotenuse, PR. Clear? In the same way, if I ask you about cos phi means adjacent to this, which is the side which is just adjacent, because this side is known as hypotenuse. Why? Because this angle is 90 degree. When one of the angle is given to you as 90 degree, the one thing is confirmed that this is hypotenuse. Clear? So in that case, if I say about cos phi is adjacent, means RQ upon hypotenuse is PR. In the same way, if I ask you about tan phi, then your answer will be what? Tan is opposite. Opposite to this one is PQ, and base means the adjacent side is RQ. Clear? So here you can see I'm again using cosec phi. Cosec phi is hypotenuse upon, one thing you can remember, it is just reciprocal of sine. So we can write here PR upon PQ. In the same way, sec theta or sec phi is reciprocal of cos, that I will be going to take in the coming videos. So this is PR upon RQ, and finally we are having cot phi, which is reciprocal of RQ upon PQ. Clear? So this is the basic of trigonometry. ध्यान रखिएगा, ये मैंने totally अभी I'll be going to take the next video in bilingual format, but first thing is very important. That means either you're using this one. Perpendicular means, just keep this thing in mind, perpendicular means the side opposite to that particular angle. So it will be better if you remember this one. Now these are just the tricks. This is very common trick जो generally student बच्चे use में लेते हैं, and this is you can make of your own. Clear? If you can make some other, please do write in the comment, so that I can utilize that one whenever I am taking, and I will be indicating your name also, that this is the student who has sent this particular link of this particular SOHC and TOA. Clear? So next part I'll be going to take how to use this trigonometric ratios for solving the problems. That I'll be going to take in the next video. Thank you for watching, and please do share it. It is very important for class 10th, that basic of trigonometry. Trigonometry is not that chapter which is only there in class 10th. It is a chapter which is there in class 11th and 12th and higher classes also. Thank you for watching, and subscribe it and share it.